afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing, cupcakes? And no, I haven't got my bomber jacket on because it's cold. I've got my bomber jacket on because I'm going to be going out there and it's pissing down with... Who would have fucking odded it, huh? Only in fucking Britain. You know. Yesterday morning, the pond was covered in fucking ice. Yeah. Mind you, saying that, I've still got ice that's about 2 inches thick on the IBC tank. And I see you, Danny's Koi channel, and you, Danny's Koi Pot. Go and check them guys out. So yeah, didn't get much done yesterday, other than trimming the expanding foam up round the door frame. I am going to have to get some more for the tops of the brickwork inside the shed. And I did bang some round the vent, and I'm just going to leave it as a passive vent for the moment, and we'll go from there. Because if I don't have to spend out at the moment, I won't, you know what I mean? There's more important things to be spending money on. You know, I'd rather put an extra 20 quid on the fucking electric than go out and buy an extractor fan that's going to burn how many fucking watts an hour. So yeah, that's the decision on that one. Oh, my shoulder's aching. But I'll take you out there in a minute and we'll go and have a look at the ponds and whatnot and show you the what I've got to get up. I've got to get that painting finished in there, but I've had to wait for the temperatures to come up because the walls, where I've painted the walls with masonry paint, yeah, I had moisture on the outside, so it's not soaking back into the walls, which is a good thing. Which means once I've got all the painting finalised in there, I shouldn't have to worry about tiling it. The only thing I might do down the line is panel it out, insulate it with some Celotex or polystyrene, and then moisture board it and then tile it over the top, and then, but that's way down the fucking line. The main job for me is just to try and get that growing on tank up and running down there. I have been thinking that at present I might get away with getting a liner in there, but if I do that, it would have to be a rubber liner so that I could get it sealed properly. And the only thing it means is to do it with a liner, I wouldn't be able to put the triangles back in that I put around the edges, because that was what was causing a lot of the headache in the last tank, where with it being a liner, because there were some real awkward folds there just to incorporate that triangle that I had going round the top of the tank. So I'm thinking maybe a rubber liner, keep it squared all the way round, and then just fold the motherfucker nicely and get a decent seal in there with some decent sealant of some kind, because it's being rubber liner, it should hold better. Well, that's my thinking anyway. And then getting it up and running filtration wise, and then sorting out the fiberglass in later on down the line, you know. But not too happy with the fucking ice, that's for sure, because it's killed off a good chunk of me mind your own business. Slurp the skiggy. Oh, I managed to get a slurp out of a Coke can. Oh, he's going to love that one. He's going to be swearing at the fucking telly again, calling me all sorts. But yeah, it's still fucking raining out here. But there is still at least, that's about just over an inch thick at least in the top of the IBC tank. So yeah, can't wait to get some some kind of cover made for that, get the filters all in and boxed in, get that up and running as well. I have been bopping in some expanding foam, and I have got to build a little box to go over this to stop that from freezing. It's on its way. Apparently I've finally had a notification that it's being delivered, or it's been posted anyway. I'm still fucking waiting, but yeah, I don't get that in then. But yeah, these they all seem to come through it. Unlike me mind your own business. Look, that big bit there has been pulled away. In fact, good job I've still got these bricks here, innit? Look, my poor mind your own business. Pulled a big chunk of it away there, look. If I poke it in there, it might save it. Oh, while I'm here, might as well have a look at the top of this. Oh, his toes chipped. Frost got to him. Oh, I haven't had this lid open since about a week after I had it up and running. Oh, look at that. That looks... that stuff gets fucking everywhere. Look. Fucking K1 Micro. Oh my word. So there we go, cupcakes. Living proof that K1 Micro gets fucking anywhere. But oh, I'm well pleased with the way that looks. And yeah, you can see the roots. They're not actually protruding far into the shower. In fact, that's the bit of filter wall that I put in there to stop it from dropping back. Oh, fuck me, that water's cold. So yeah, they're doing really well in that respect, but I'm really pleased with the way that media looks. Oh, yeah, well chuffed. We'll have a get me toeless Buddha back up there. Chuck them down there. So yeah, there's the babies from above. Oh, that's an awesome sight, that is. Let me zoom back out. It's as if they're all lining out for inspection. Bless them. There you go, Chris Lester. There's the Kiyotsugi. Now that the camera's started to focus. Was around 18 cm when I got them in April. I'm sure it was April. Yamazaki from Konikoi. But yeah, they're all looking good. And when the ice was over the top, there was only one that seemed to struggle, and that was the Shiro Utsuri down there, but he seems to be fine. Bloody wants to be, because that's my favourite out of the three, that one. Oh look, this bloody rain's getting harder. But as you can see, that's got a cracking pattern on it. So that's them, and And then we've got to shuffle across here. Keeping hold of the gutter in mind. Oh. And then we go back down the bricks. Back down the bricks. Yeah, so that's got that tucked back in. And that side's looking fine. As you can see, I've got the door in. Got me sign up, even though I know all this needs a coat of paint. As I say, I've got expanding foam in, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the offcuts of the feather edge, and I'm going to pin them to there, which will also act as my doorstop as well. But they'll be cut to fit all the way down there, because on this side they overhang ever so slightly and cover up the gap there. So yeah, we're really pleased with the way that's come out. Had to nick the last 2 rungs off of there to do it, mind. Check how these babies are doing. They all seem to be doing fine. We're sitting at 6.5 in there, so, but yeah, they're all doing grand. So we'll shut that back up and keep that eating there. Double check to see if there's any movement in here, just in case. Oh, for fuck's sakes. We've got 2 more. Yeah. One of my Chagoys and metallic achiever. Fuck's sake. Oh. These things are sent to try us, aren't they? Oh. Oh, I love looking at that. I fucking love it. Terry, you are a mad scientist. In here, yeah, turn that on. That's in bits at the moment because I want to move it. Now I've got the door opening in towards it. I need to move that over to this wall here. I'll fucking do it. Yeah, I've got to move that. I've got the junction box, a weird and wonderful one that my dad gave me. It's fucking, yeah. And yeah, I'm going to go from there along, up the back there, across, and then over to the light. But the light, you're going to have to come back down to the light switch here. Oh, you can see what I mean. Look at the moisture. So the paint is definitely doing its job. And good job. The only things that are using wood in here is the shelves. But it took me 3/4 of an hour last night to defrost this waste, snap the handle on there that I've got fucking repairing indoors because that was froze solid. That one's working now, so I can get that easy pod cleaned, and a bit of a fucking tidy up. But as you can see, still got a couple of areas of expanding foam to put back in. I'll do that little bit up there and that gap there with some silicone, and then I've got that bit up there. I got that bit there and that bit there, so I've still got another 5 to do, and then we're all locked in, and then I can think of looking at the insulation for the ceiling, because then I can get a ceiling on, and the ceiling, because the ceiling will be going up with some kind of board, the ceiling will be tiled. Done it before, can be done, and once it's done it does look pretty darn good, but that's the plan. I'm gonna hopefully get another couple of these because I want to run one directly above the tank, and one for the main. But like I say, I've started filling in this gap here. I'll get that cut flat and then I'll brick in the last little bit. Bio bin's doing well, but yeah, I think next on the list is to get some kind of lagging around all of this pipe work and try and stop it from freezing up. But then once I've got things running in here, and now I've got the door on and I've got that closed up, what I'll probably end up doing is, because I'm already paying for the electric, I'll take the greenhouse heater out of the Toso tank and it will get fitted in here somewhere, probably along this wall in some shape or form. And then that should stop things from condensating in here. And like I say, I'm going to keep that passive vent going for the moment, because back garden's like a fucking wind tunnel anyway, both the front and the back. It's just the way the houses are designed here, and you've got this natural wind tunnel both in front and back, and it's a nightmare, absolute nightmare. So I'm going to put you down because I think I've waffled enough for the moment, and get on with a little bit of something in here. Back later. Look at these fuckers in here. Got the electrics off because I'm in the process of moving the light switch. But yeah, look at this. No huddling. Temp is sitting at 5 point something degrees. So yeah, a very rapid rise, which, as you know, is never a good thing, but they all seem okay. And let's go and plug the plug back in and see if we go bang. Oh, I don't know. Oh, didn't hear no bangs. Oh, we've got lights. We've got lights. Hey! Yep, that one's back up and running. Oh. Yep, that one's back up and running, look. So, yep, they're okay. Like I say, I haven't done much in the way of clearing up in here. But I've got to clip that in there. And I've got to put some more clips across the top there. But oh, that's quite clever, isn't it? Oh, fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to have to open this up. Because once I've got this sorted, I've got to go down to Pars. Because he phoned me up earlier saying that his ponder's dropped by about 9-10 inches. Hey! Something's working now. So why wasn't that working in there? Whoa, we got light! And on the 8th day, the Twisted One said, let there be light. Let's do these screws up a little bit more gentle. I have done a couple of other bits in here. Yeah, I've done a couple of other bits in here. Now, I'm going to have to get a new fucking switch because I ain't going to put up with that. That's fucking done me head already. Well, it's fucking working for the minute, so at least I can get the main pond fucking switched back on. Whew. So yeah, I've got to go down to Pars and see what's going on down there. So if we flick that one up, everything should come back to life. There we go. I've got to adjust this ever so slightly because it's a bit tight rolling it up and down. That brings me to the next. Keith and Paula's pond build. You know you said you could paint. Can you paint on a roller blind? And if you can you drop down in the comments so we can get in touch, because I've got a couple of ideas. Cheers, mate. That's Keith and Paula's pond build. They're in the middle of a pond build at the moment. I'm not sure if they've got their window in yet or not, but fingers crossed they get it in soon. So anyway, oh yes, got tops of my airlifts levelled off. I've got to get another 4 to 1.5 reducer to put onto there, and then I will have an 1.5 pipe out coming out the top where the bubbles hit their top as they're coming through. And the reason for that is because then I can cut the pipe just slightly below there, and then put a waste pipe in so it goes all the way down to there and then goes out to waste. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. And like I say, quick tidy up, and then I think I'm going to have to jump in the boys' van and go down to Pars, see what the firkin' hell is going on there. But yeah, they all seem to be doing okay. That's my favourite out of the 3 Shiros at the moment. Get out the way, chunk. Yeah. Got real hopes for that one this season, or this season coming, that's for sure. But yeah, everything seems alright. So yeah, I'm going to have a clean up, and then it's fucking fine raining again. But yeah, I'm going to have a clean up, and then I'm going to shoot down to Pars and see what the frickin' hell is going on there, and I'll probably pick you up while I'm down there. You know I'll pick you up. Oh, makes me smile every time I see it. I've still got to clean this edge down. I've got to clean this edge down, but it just lights my day up now every time I see it. Terry, hope you and the good lady have a good Christmas and the New Year. Can't wait to get the door painted so it pops really, really nicely. I can't say thank you enough. And if you don't know which Terry I'm on about, we're talking about right here on YouTube. YouTube God. Anyway, I'm going to get tidying up and I'll pick you lot up. Oh yeah, oh hang on a minute. Ooh. Before I forget, while I was doing said electrics, man in the van turned up. I haven't opened it yet, so we'll have a surprise together, shall we? Oh wow. Oh wow. Fucking Lee. Oh, top man. Lee Hadfield, the Koi soldier. Oh mate, Lee, that's made my fucking day. Oh, cheers brother. Yeah. That is fucking awesome. Lee Hadfield, the Koi soldier. Oh, Lee, top man. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm going to have to do a short now as well. Oh, I am going to come back to you later. I'm buzzing now. Hey, we're back. Got the old blinds working lovely now. And they haven't been fed. So yeah, they still need to keep your filters. Still need your filters running, because they will kick up stuff off the floor that will end up down the bottom drain or into your pump. You know, just because they've stopped feeding doesn't mean you stop your cleaning. Now, I do cut my cleaning down. This is the first clean they've had in just over a week, and yeah, it's not overly bad, so it'll just get the one boil where I'll purge the line a couple of times, and then away we go again. But like I say, all tidy in here now. If we go down here, I can put that back on there for a minute while it's cleaning. So yeah, all nice and clean and tidy. That's semi-tacked on the wall there. I will get some trunking for that. Let's say another 4 to 1.5 inch reducer there, and then I've got me foam fractionators on my uplift. And yeah, slowly knocking the jar. Started fucking raining again. I've only got the skimmer running on, I think it's about 35–40%. See, it's hardly pulling, but they seem all right. So I'll leave that boiling while I go down to the old man's. In fact, I've got to make some chicken sandwiches first. Well, it's working, that's the main thing. So yeah, here we go. Now I've got to get my arse down to Pars, so I'll probably catch up with you back at Mount Pars. Well, we finally made it to Pars. I've fired the system back up. It looks like he's top. I haven't spoken to him yet. I snuck through and left him to it. He sat in there with his Cyberman earphones on so he can hear his World War II shit. Drives mum cuckoo. I think he's watched all of that World War II shit about 10 times now, if not more. But anyway, yeah, let me grab this light and get it away from there. But yeah, I've put the old pump on full bore to try and pick up all of this crap that's been sitting under the ice. So, but the Deutsch shower there, when I came down 3 days ago, it was belly up and struggling to hold itself in the water, but now, I mean, that pump's running at 10,000 litres an hour, which is way too fast for this, but I just want to get a bit of this shit picked up while I'm sat here, because I'll have to stop here for a little while just to keep an eye on it. I've gone round all the pipe work. We are going to have to get some pipe lagging or some insulation for him. But I've been round, I've checked all the joints and everything. I can't see anything at the moment. There's no leaks from pipes and shit. Look, the tench pond has finally defrosted. This was absolutely solid. Yeah, that's defrosted now. You can see one of the golden tench, another golden tench up the back there, and there is a couple of really nice normal tench in there. There's a beautiful large female. Oh, there she is down there, look. I don't know if you can see her, but yeah, she's gorgeous, she is. There's a male and a female in there on the old green tench, and there is also a Hitsuri in there and some rut. Yeah, not really all. Kicked up a load of shit there. That was one of the tench, definitely. But yeah, we're not here for them. We're here for this. So just keep an eye on it for a minute. And bouncing me fucking light about. I'll come back to you. Well, that's me. I've been there a good half hour or so now, and I've been round all the joints. I've dried them all down. I've checked them all. We're just going to have to wait and see until tomorrow. I'll be able to come down during the daylight tomorrow because we'll have the car a bit earlier. But that's me signing out from Mum and Pa's. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there have been great, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys.
That's all, cupcakes.